Hey guys, it's Maddie from Let's Eat Plants, and today we are doing a Value Village haul. So as you guys know, Q and I just moved to a new place, and here's the very brief backstory on that. Basically, I moved to Hong Kong a very long time ago when I was pretty young, and that's where I met Q, and we lived there together for a pretty long time, about 8 years. So when we left Hong Kong, I literally left all of my belongings, the things I had collected there for 8 years, pretty much all of my belongings. I think I took like 2 mugs and a French press. I think that was it. And then like a box of like personal things and of course clothes. That was like the most important thing to me to bring at the time was my clothes. So yeah, other than that, pretty much all of our belongings we either sold off or donated. In addition, when I left California to move to Hong Kong, I also didn't bring, of course, anything really with me. And I was really young when I moved there, so it's not like I even had a lot of things. And luckily, when we moved to Canada, Q's parents were very, very generous and ended up giving us a lot of things that we needed. And basically we had all of our basics and essentials covered, and any other little things that we had, we just ended up buying when we moved here. So in addition to all of that, over the last few years, we've been trying to save up money. So all the little extra kitchen gadgets and stuff that I've been eyeing for a couple years, I didn't really want to spend excess money on them. But now that I have a very small little amount of money coming in from YouTube ad revenue, I was able to spend a little bit of that money on kitchenware. So enter today's video, which is the Value Village thrift haul. Now, I've always loved thrift stores. I just feel like everything is so unique and one of a kind, and not to mention like it's good for your wallet. A lot of times you can find some really, really good deals there. And of course, the environmental impact is a little bit better when you buy something thrifted instead of buying something brand new. There's actually a stat on the Value Village website that says buying just one thrifted t-shirt can save 700 gallons of water. So with Toronto reopening, I don't know if you guys know, but we have been in like very serious lockdown until just recently. So I thought with Toronto reopening that there might be some gems at Value Village. And guess what? There were. I did also get some clothes, but I'm not gonna share those in this haul. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that or not. Let me know in a comment down below if you would be. So just to know, I did go the day after all of the Value Villages opened for the first time. I actually went the first day that it reopened, but the line was so long outside that Q and I were like, we're not gonna wait in this line. So I went the next morning, and I went like when they very first opened, and there was still a line, by the way. But all that being said, there were some really good deals in there. Like I said, there were definitely some gems. And also there was just so many things there. Like I felt all of the shelves were fully stocked, and like all of the clothes racks were full. I mean, there's a lot there. So just a note, if you're in Toronto and you're looking for some deals, you may want to check out your local Value Village. Okay, so I'm going to start with the things that I got the second time I went. I ended up going back with Q because he wanted to look at some books. So I didn't get that many things the second time around, and those things I haven't washed yet. So I just have them separated on the side to wash and thoroughly clean and everything. So I'm gonna go through those first, and then we'll do the other ones. Okay, first up is this sifter. Like, I have always seen these flour sifters where you squeeze the handle and it sifts the flour through, and I've just thought that these are such a classic baking item, and I've always wanted one. Lately, I've just been using our metal sieve, which works fine, but once it's wet, it's basically no longer usable as a sifter, and I only have one of them, so sometimes I will be rinsing something in the sieve and then want to sift something, and I have to wait for it to dry or dry it off with a towel or whatever. So I now have an official flour sifter, and it was only $3. It is a little bit dirty. Like I said, I have to clean it off first, but works perfectly. And yeah, I'm very excited about this. Up next, I got this really cute set of pink bowls. I'm kind of a sucker for anything pink. Like, I try not to be because I know I live with Q and he's like, doesn't care about pink at all, but I just thought that these were so cute, and they're dishwasher and microwave safe, and you can put them in the oven. So I thought that was pretty good in case you wanted to do like a baked oatmeal in an individual bowl or something like that. And they were only $6 for the set of 4, no chips or scuffs or anything. This size of bowl is like what we use probably the most often. We use it for cereal or for like fruit salad, for oatmeal in the mornings. And I felt like they were cute enough to look fancy, but also so practical because they're dishwasher and microwave safe. And I also like things where I don't have to worry so much about breaking them because I am a little bit accident prone and sometimes I break things, and if it's really expensive, I am like always upset about it. So that's another good thing about Value Village for me, is I can get things on a budget, and if I break it, I won't be as upset about it. And then I also got this cute little basket, which I'm going to use for a fruit basket. So it has like this nice little cloth lining, which you can take off. And so obviously I'm going to take it off and just throw it in the washing machine. And then I like to use a basket for fruit because then I feel like it's a little bit more breathable. And then we always just have fruit on the counter, so I just wanted a place where it could be nice and neat and collected. So this was only $4. I thought that this was a pretty good deal and a good place to hold our fruit. And then the last thing that I got on the more recent trip is this Christmas plate. Now, I was having a little bit of a Christmas moment, and there's kind of a long story behind that. But basically, the short version is, like I mentioned, I don't really have any personal belongings. And in addition, the ones that were family heirlooms, we don't have anymore either. So it was actually very sad losing all of those family heirlooms and like ornaments and things passed down in our family, but I'm trying to make up for it by collecting new things and things that I think that will be used for many, many years. I thought that this one was a little bit like kitsch, a little bit quirky, but I also thought it was really cute, and it's glass. I have a thing for glass. And I thought that it just would be really nice to have out at Christmas with lots of veggies on it, and you can do like a little dip bowl in the middle, or you know, like Christmas cookies or something like that. So yeah, kind of on a Christmassy item kick as well, trying to fill my Christmas void. Okay, so those were all the things that I bought more recently and need to be washed. That's why they all still have the price tags on them. Everything else I've washed and thoroughly cleaned already and have been using actually over the last few days already, and I love them all. Since we're on the Christmas theme already, I might as well do my other Christmas items. This one I also thought was a little bit quirky, but kind of cute, kind of Christmassy. It has like this cute little ornament in the middle, and then I really liked the edges of the bowl. I thought that they were just so Christmassy and cute. So I wasn't sure about this one. I was like, I put it back down on the shelf, and then someone walked by and she was like, oh, that's really cute. And I was like, you know what? It is really cute. So I put it back in my basket. And this one was only $5 as well. So I thought it would be nice to have around Christmas time, and until then I'll probably just store it in the cupboard, which Q thinks is really unusual, to only bring things out and use them during Christmas. I don't know, is that unusual? Let me know in a comment down below. I thought that that was like what people do. I thought that you just have some things that you use only during Christmas. So let me know if you guys do that as well. And then the last Christmassy item, these I just thought were so beautiful and precious and adorable, and I'm actually like really in love with these. It is a set of these 4 Christmas glasses, and it just says Culver on the side. I don't know if that's like a brand or what that is, but I got the set for $10, and I actually Googled it when I got home because I was like, what is Culver? And I found that they're selling this set on eBay for like, one was like $35 and the other one was like $45. So I thought for $10 Canadian, that's a pretty good score. And then Q was like, why don't you sell them? You can make money off of them. And I was like, no, but I love them. They're so beautiful. So yeah, you guys will probably be seeing these around Christmas time. Okay, next up, this teapot. I did have a teapot before, but it was Q's mom's teapot, so I gave it back to her when I got this one. This was only $8, and it is like this beautiful, very nicely well-kept white teapot. There's a tiny little scuff in the lid, but it's very, very tiny. I don't even know if you guys can see it. And I've used this a couple times already. It does work. I would say that it pours a little bit funny, which is probably why it was at the thrift store, but that's okay. Like, it still functions perfectly well as a teapot. And I just thought it was so pretty and cute. There were a lot of teapots at Value Village as well. I had a tough time picking because there was this other really cute green one, but I just thought the white was really, really nice and classic. And since we're doing things for beverages, we might as well do the glass pitcher as well. This glass pitcher is so nice. It is like quality glass. It's it's heavy, but not too heavy. And this was only $8. Actually, when I was at the checkout at Value Village, the girl who was checking me out was like, wow, that's a great deal. I was like, that is a great deal. I mean, I don't know how much these are new, but I'm sure not $8. And I thought that this would be perfect for summer to make some lemonade, some tea. So I'm sure you guys will be seeing this one over the summer as well. And along those same lines, okay, this one I feel is maybe a little bit more specific to having a party, which, you know, people still aren't really doing these days, but I do feel like this is gonna last us for a long time, and when we do start having parties again, it will be here, ready to be used. This was only $10, also works perfectly, not broken at all. I've tested it out already. The spigot works totally fine. It's like an open and close little spigot situation to get your drink out. And then of course you put everything in here. It's really easy to wash. That's really important, to be able to get your hand in there and really scrub around. And then it has like the removable little rubber seal at the top, and it works perfectly. I was like so excited about this one. I mean, $10 is kind of a lot, but I'm sure brand new, they're a lot more than $10. And it just says ice cold drinks, glassware on it. I just love this. So once we start having parties again, I'm sure we will be using this a lot. And then our last glass item of the haul is this beautiful Pyrex bowl, which I think actually probably came with one of those lids, like the Tupperware style lids, because usually I see these with those. And it was $13. It wasn't exactly cheap. I'm pretty sure it's because it's Pyrex, and like Pyrex is a very well-known brand. I forget how much these are when you buy them new, but they are pretty expensive. And basically I just needed a very large bowl for salad and for a mixing bowl. So previously, this is the bowl, this is the largest glass bowl that I had, and then this is the one that I just bought. So I would say that it was necessary. Every time I would mix a salad, I would have like salad falling out of this. Not to mention like when you're mixing for like making a cake or cookies or whatever, you need a larger mixing bowl sometimes. And then the other item that was also $13 was this Nordic Ware USA very, very large pan. It's like almost like a wok. I mean, the shape is almost like a wok. But essentially, we were always running out of space with our current frying pan. Our current frying pan is very large, but it's just very shallow. And so we would always put like so many vegetables in there as we're cooking, and the vegetables were always falling out, and then you didn't have any space to toss your pasta in there. So I was like, you know what, we need a larger pan. I had been looking for woks. I was like looking on Amazon and just other random places where I came across like cookware, and they were all like $50, $60, $70. I actually looked up this pan and I saw one on Wayfair for like $56, and then I think another one for $70. And this one was like beautiful, beautiful quality. Like there's no scuffs or nicks or anything. I think that's something really important to look for, especially when you're looking for nonstick. Like you don't want any scratches in your nonstick pan. And I've used this a few times already and it works great, and I'm just so excited about this pan. And the last item was completely not essential at all. I just thought it was so cute. I couldn't say no to this little bunny plate. I'm not sure exactly what this is for, but I have been using it for spoons, like very large spoons as you're cooking and stirring things on this stove. You have like this wet spoon and you don't want to put it directly onto your counter because then your counter gets dirty. So it's like a little plate for that. I'm not sure if that's what this was intended for, but that's what I've been using it for, and it works perfectly, and it was only $2, and it is just so cute. I just love it so much. At first I was like, I'm only gonna use this in the spring. It's very Eastery. But now I'm like, I'm gonna use this every day forever and ever. I just love it so much. It is so cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Value Village haul. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below. Also, if you guys are into thrift stores, let me know in a comment down below. Or of course, you can just leave a comment saying hi. I love to read those as well. And with that, let's eat plants, and I will see you guys next time.